Hello, everybody. How are you doing? My name is Teacher Julio, and today I want to give you some tips for the reading section of IELTS. So, first of all, remember that with only 20 minutes for each passage, we have to really be super fast and we have to read super quick in order to being able to finish on time. So during the reading section, that's one of the problems that students often run into, not having enough time to answer, to read the whole passage and to answer all the questions correctly. Well, so this is the tip. You don't have to read the whole thing. You don't have to read the whole passage. If you are reading the whole passage, then you are doing something wrong and you're not going to have enough time to finish. So IELTS is designed for students to practice scanning and skimming and being able to comprehend the text and the information without reading it all. So let's take a look at that. What is scanning? What is skimming? And how do we use them in the IELTS test? So let me share my screen now and show you the presentation that I have. So basically, scanning is looking for a specific information in a paragraph or text. So, well, the first thing you have to do when you have reading and you have the questions that you have to answer, the first thing you have to do is you gotta go and check the questions, check them out, read them out, and so you can have an idea of what you have to find in the text. So once you already know what you're looking for, then you will go to each paragraph and you will scan it using a pen, a pencil, or your fingertip. Why? Because that's proven to speed up your reading and that will prevent you from going back and forth while you're reading. You will just put your fingertip on the page, on the line that you're going to start, and you just keep moving forward looking for the specific information that you're looking for. It could be a name, it could be a date, uh, whatever you're looking for. Just try to scan very quickly through the page until you find it. For example, if the question is when was Benito Juarez born, remember that have in mind that you're going to be looking for a specific date. So probably a month, probably a year, something like that. So you have to keep looking for that. It's not important for you to read the whole thing. You gotta keep looking for it. And if the question is who was the first president of the United States, then you know that you're looking for a name, and you just keep going, keep looking for those capital letters that are gonna tell you that there's a name. And probably just once you find a name, you go very quickly around the name, around go very quickly around the words that are before and after to give you an idea if that is the name that you're looking for. And now we have some questions that are like um, comprehension questions, in questions where you don't have to scan the paragraph, but also what you have to do is understand what it talks about. So, for example, those questions are like, what does the author infers about the internet in in the paragraph 3? Okay, so what does the author infers or wants to say about the internet in paragraph 3? So here you don't have to look for something specific, but you have to understand the whole paragraph in order to answer these questions. But even though I don't recommend to read the whole paragraph, what I recommend is to use a skimming technique. So skimming is to try to get the gist of the paragraph without spending too much time, just doing it as quickly as possible. And in order to do that, we have to use this technique. So you're gonna read the first line of the paragraph, and you're gonna read the last line of the paragraph, right? And just very quickly, very quickly scan through the middle of the paragraph. So if you do that, you could get the idea, or you could get the gist of what the paragraph is about. For example, here I can see, as adults, how do we encourage our children to explore the rich resources of the internet without exposing them to steady stream of marketing messages? And if I very quickly scan through the paragraph, I will see like words like sexually explicit, um, filters or blocks, and I will have a date over here. And then I read the last lines. Industry and government officials alike look to computers technology companies to create screening and filtering products to fill the gap left by court decisions. So basically, I just have an idea. I have the gist of what the paragraph is about. It's about the internet, about children being exposed to sexual content, marketing messages, and how the government is um, passing laws to create a screening and filtering products to fill the gaps, etc., etc. So now I have the whole idea without reading the whole thing. So this is something that you have to practice, and this is something that you got to go online and look up for exercises, skimming and scanning exercises, and that will help improve your reading speed and being able to ace this reading section of the IELTS. Also, very important, while you are scanning or skimming a paragraph, if you run into a date, a name, you can underline it. You can use your pencil to underline it. And I strongly suggest you to do that, because later on, when you are answering the questions and they are looking for a name, or they are looking for a specific day, you already have them underlined. So it will be easier for you to go back to the text and find them. Um, okay, guys. So basically, basically that's the tip of today. Remember to use these techniques to improve your reading speed and being able to complete the reading section in short time. Okay, you really want to do it ahead of time so you can have some extra time to go back and review some of your answers if you are not 100% sure. So, thank you guys. That's all for today. I hope you have enjoyed the tip. I hope it's something useful for you. And see you guys the next time. Bye bye.